Yeah, my name is Drew Cravey. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I've been with Clever Investor going on 2.5 months, almost into my third month now, so pretty fresh. Not actually started, but had sat through a couple of other programs before coming to Clever, kind of at their initial intake, meeting or their 2-day kind of seminar. Just never quite got the right vibe until it came up to Cody stuff. So the reason I kind of came towards Cody and towards Clever was I would sit in the other ones and they all kind of had the same questions as far as an interview went, but when it got down to that, hey, we want you to buy into a mentor program, it was really like, we're going to hand you all this information and they just kind of send you on your way and hope you do really well with it. So I just did weeks of investigation on bigger pockets, on every single Better Business Bureau thing I could find to figure out if anyone had anything negative to say about Clever, and I never could find it. All I kept finding was a whole lot of people that were talking about how he was real deal. There was just a community, a family, and so that was a lot more what I was after in a mentor situation. So that's the reason that I went that direction versus the other programs. So this event at Labs has been really cool because it's been so much more hands-on than any other event I've ever done. Some really great mindset moments, but then some really cool, hey, put your headphones in and get your phone out, start dialing. You actually applying that time and not having that moment of, hey, I'm gonna go home and make my calls, and then not getting home and making them. So it's been super good just to be around the right energy, but also to have people that are holding your feet to the fire and getting that kind of marbles out of your mouth, and those new moments kind of started rolling. So for me, it's been fantastic. Everything from the event itself, where we've had quick responses from student leaders or from mentors that have been in the room. We've had help with our contracts and stuff from Alice, who's just super smart about that stuff. But then also even the day-to-day, hey, I shot an email over to Stephanie, who's the concierge, super quick to respond, always a really clear answer, really clear expectations of what are needed. So for me, from day one, support staff at Clever's top of the list. I used to think kind of my why was I just wanted to be financially free and independent with my time, and it really came down to my true kind of reason was I grew up in a pretty tight world. It was a pretty rough kind of battlefield of a life, and so I wanted to be capable as an adult of retiring my mom. I want my mom to never ever have to worry about it. My mom homeschooled us and was home with us to invest in us every day, and that means Social Security is not going to be there for her when it comes her time to retire. And so I want to make sure that I'm there to make sure that she lives her golden years as golden as they can be. So you're learning from the best in the industry. Clever and Cody kind of helping me achieve that is just simply because they've done it. They went through a slide here at Labs today talking about how a leader, they know the way, they go the way, and they show the way. And so that's something that Clever has done, and every student leader here has done it, every mentor here has done it. And so just having a complete community of people who empower you to make the right movements in this industry, I think is incredibly beneficial. I think that's going to be one of the reasons that I will succeed, is that I have a phenomenal support team around me and people who can push me and hold me accountable.